Hi everyone. It's winter time now in many parts of the world, and on top of that, there's a cost of living crisis in many parts of the world. So I'm going to try and give you some tips for cost savings. Okay, the first thing I have to say is the buy nothing movement is fantastic, and it's linked to this because if you can cut back on what you're buying to the very bare minimum, not only will it give the greedy corporations a good kick up the ass, it will also mean that you're not spending as much, so that you're just focused on the essentials. You know, if you have a mortgage to pay, paying your mortgage, or if you rent to pay, and just buying the food that you need. And as regards clothes, try and buy quality clothes that are going to last. And the wintertime wool is fantastic as well. So in bedrooms, I don't, there's no need for these electric blankets, okay? What you can do instead of an electric blanket is you can put a few blankets on the base of your bed, and then put your sheet above that and another blanket above that, or duvets, whatever you use. So basically, underneath your back, there's blankets instead of just sheets. You know, sometimes people use flannel sheets on the bed. They're good, and they're warm. But if you can put a blanket under your back as well to lie on the blanket, that will also retain the heat. Same as an electric blanket, really. Other tips are home heating. Some people just can't afford to pay home heating. So again, go back to the clothes. Layer up. Use, like, maybe wear three t-shirts and a jumper, and maybe good quality leggings. The thing about your torso area is where all your main organs are. So it's really important to keep the torso part of the body hot, and that's where all the heat is generated from, to your limbs and to the extremities. So and then as regards food, there are families where there's elderly people who remember living through things like the Great Depression in America, and in Europe after the Second World War. There was things like rations and food stamps and things like that. So that